we got that out of the way. Predictions ready to go, and we're jumping into the game. The smoke of deceit coming out from Execration, and they will spot Fenrir. There's going to be the magic missile. He's got the Icarus dive away, and he will make it out, but the arrow hits perfectly under the tower, and they should be able to get this kill. And then they will grab him and get first blood going the way of Execration.
What a snipe there. Chemo coming in with the big follow-up. They get the first blood. More importantly, EHOME don't have vision over their own jungle now, so XctN will try to creep.
Arrows coming through, and they dodge it nicely by sidestepping. They back away. Chemo's going to walk out of the tree line, but XctN is not afraid at this point. Building up either the armlet or the helmet of the Dominator. Either choice is fine at this point for XctN. I don't know if you really want to take it late again.
Lanham wants to flank this one. He finds RR.
They even bring the chaotic offering Warlock home. Did not expect that to come through, and that's going to allow for this tower push to be even easier.
And mid lane, the stun into the Blade Fury, but Abed still no boots. I think Old Chicken.
Nicely by Chemo, just leaping away. Still coming in his old 11, just trying to push them back. Right now it's 2 versus 3 as Execration have 3 heroes nearby and a 4th and 5th rotating.
They are going deep, but little do they know 5 Execration heroes are swarming in. Hey, old Lanham. He's done for.
Yeah,
the question is, does old 11 make it out? Has the teleport, has a Firefly available, still running. Space created though is bottom lane. XctN is making his way out, but RR is on the chase, just needs that one crush into an amp.
2,000 gold, don't lose it. Now they're going to find it with a slithering crush. The amp damage comes out, the Starstorm will finish him off, and he's going to go down.
Sloppy play by EHOME. That was, they had no vision on any heroes except the ones they were chasing. Still commit for it. They do get some chip damage on. This is likely in the making as he grabs the staff. They're going to set up bottom. They look for the XctN kill. Teleport scrolls available on 3 EHOME heroes, but one of those is XctN, so he's likely in trouble.
Yeah, he's going to war cry and run. They might just leave him, but the TPs are going to come through. Stormhammer onto 2 right now. He's got no mana for the God Strike, but the Omni Slash will clean him up. But here's the Golem, David.
Healing ward, Abed doesn't have the mana for it. The team really needs it now as Tims will drop. Nando on the way out, but they've got vision. They stun him. He time lapses. He heads to the south. He does have a teleport available, but he's got to find a way out of this. Even the Phoenix ain't committed.
They have lasso.
They don't have the vision.
They have vision. Strength will come through. They pop the swarm. He's going to try to chase him down, but really it's just Nando at this point. XctN can turn and just stun. And
meanwhile, bottom lane, Chemo going to get caught out here. Old 11 on the hunt. There's no Moonlight Shadow available. He has the TP, but there's ways to cancel it. Chemo will roast. It's Mirana for dinner, and meanwhile, top lane, they did manage to run down XctN.
Yeah, RR with
actually
the Blink Dagger.
The bigger kill.
That's huge for them. That's a huge pickup. That's one of the top net worth heroes going down again, and Nando is again involved. This guy has been involved in 5 kills right now.
Moving in mid, they're ready to go on Tims with the Sunray to start, but the crush connects on 2. They got to be careful about this Warlock ult though. Healing ward coming in, they drop the rock, but Abed micros the ward nicely. The Sven, or sorry, not the Sven, the Slardar will get caught out, crushed. Unable to save him, so they get a double kill out of that. And they're at a tower, they can transition here into a push.
Yeah, so they lose XctN, but that is a great team fight coming out. They burn down Vengeful Spirit just with Fatal Bomb fight.
Here comes the smoke from EHOME Lot. They're moving in.
No
Old 11 out in front.
Seconds, though. They don't have Golem for that amount of time.
And he's going to actually get jumped. Quick crush to start, the amp to follow, but the Sunray comes in. Can they focus him down? The Blade Fury is not enough. Old 11 healed up, kept alive.
They have the lasso, they'll bring down the Juggernaut first. Abed Tims is going to be next. Great flame break, TP cancel. They have the upheaval as well to slow down more. Nando getting caught still. That's going to be the Lincoln Sphere broken. He's going to get away though in time. The amplified damage is up on Old 11. He doesn't want to dive too deep, and it's a 2-for-nothing trade.
In for EHOME as they continue to mount their advantage. Suddenly a 10k gold lead, but top lane.
He's going to get caught. Arrow, slithering crush. They hit it perfectly. Do they have the damage? Even with amp damage on, no, they finally put it on. Still doing a lot of damage here. There's the God Strike. Nando needs to be careful. There's the bash, and he will end up falling. So
no TP on Old Chicken Mod. If he had one, I think they just immediately rotate top. They turn that fight, and Execration lose 3, but fortunately for them, Warlock was not ready.
Old 11 will pick up an Aether Lens. It's flying out as we speak. We talked about the BKB for XctN, so at least he doesn't lose that much money with it yet. They're going to blink. They're going to find a lasso, and Tims is going to be brought to the high ground near the Secret Shop. The Flame Break. He's in trouble. Sunray. They will bring him down first. RR will back away with the rest of his team, it looks like.
Lanham running in directly into 3 heroes, but he gets amped. He is scared off a bit. Reinforcements are coming in. Old Chicken's ready to go. Lanham surges forward, and Old 11 continues pursuit, but the Firefly ends. It'll be tough for EHOME to find another pick, but Lanham forced that forward, gets the multicast. Here we go.
First dive in. They're looking for the lasso. It's on cooldown, but still the Firefly as well as the sticking napalm. More than enough to do enough damage in the upheaval, slowing him to a crawl. They don't care about sprint. You're going to die one way or another with that upheaval.
Nando, though. He says, screw it. I'm going to backstop for your tier 1. Just bypasses the wave. So he gets what gold he can for the team.
He has been dusted.
But he may.
That's funny. I like that. And so it's going to be there pretty quickly, too, but they're just sieging at this point now, LD.
Mott, you can't swap out everyone. If they get hit by Warlock Ult into a multi-hero Sven stun, they will just get cleaved to bits.
Oh my lord, the damage, the God's strength. They have the lasso. Can they bring him down in time? They can. He does have buyback and he might have to use it, LD.
Tim's roasting the Phoenix Egg. Oh, just barely missing him with the Blast Zone. But what does Tim's do? He's too low to go in. He wants to help out. On 11, Flamebreak will get the kill. Tim's is down, and more Execration heroes to follow, getting wiped and cleaned up. Juggernaut, a futile effort now. He'll be next on the list if he sticks around and forced to spin his way back. Another buyback, but EHOME, I think, honestly, if they want to play it safe, they can just back off and look for Roshan, but they might find more kills.
Abed, what are you doing walking up there? The Slithering Crush will come through and stop Old Chicken, but Chemo coming in with the Starstorm, doing some nice damage against Old Chicken, but it's not enough. Nando, he just fought back, he's low. The time lapse will save his life for the time being. Steel, then we're cheering everyone up. Now the Slithering Crush coming through. Starstorm on top. Everyone's so low.
Can Chemo be the hero here? The Mirana eggs, it might be the turnaround item they need. 3 heroes about to follow the Phoenix, trying to make it out. Arrow's gonna snipe him. It's Chemo to the rescue for Execration.
Just like that, I thought Execration might have been going a little too hard, trying to go for that fight out of the base, but Chemo with the consistent damage, they're not
Old
done.
11 makes it out, just will barely survive.
They didn't have the Swarm Vision, he had already used it, and I don't think it caught onto the Bat Rider. He's able to TP away, so that's the one hero to survive. But that is a almost 5,000 gold swing, I believe, coming the way of Execration.
Individual mistakes and overextensions here as they're going to move on to Ice on the top side of the map. They have the Moonlight Shadow, and they will pursue even further. He moves into the trees. He's forced to BKB.
They have bash.
Can they get the bash? Ice.
Oh, he gets it! The amplified damage, and he is going to fall.
Again, Ice getting picked off, brought down, and there is no trade. It's sloppy play here from EHOME. This is a veteran squad. All of these players snowball this. They smoke. They dive deep into the Radiant Woods.
Some good wards as well.
Setting up to take this tier 2 top. Does EHOME defend? It's tempting, but they see Old Chicken. Do they jump? They swap him in. They crush him up and they disintegrate him. What a pick.
I'm not sure about the Omnis. It's a little bit of overkill, I feel like, but they get the kill and nonetheless.
There's no buyback on the Warlock. They can go high ground.
53. They might be able to take this. They have the Desolator as well on Nando. So the Ring Crush coming in is going to miss. Now there's the Stormhammer as well.
No
They
swap.
might be able to bring him down. RR is in trouble. Still, the Sunray, yes, it will do the job. And now, just because he's a little bit too deep, a little bit too aggressive, Execration have to back up because of that.
Still, they get the tier 2 and they get the pick on the Warlock and more.
Size coming in, BKB, RR gets another stun, Force 4, Fenrir, Nando has to use the time lapse already. They get off the Warlock Golems, and now Chemo has to leap away, and that might actually just be the end of it, LD.
Well, they're going to look to disengage, but if they don't get kills with the Warlock Ultimate, this is a win for Execration. They find one, the Purge on the Ice, BKB on cooldown, Omni Slash coming through, they slice him up.
That's going to be Ice down to Abed, who is struggling early on, but now providing that damage. Lanham's going to get chopped up as well, and Nando will find Fenrir. No, he'll be able to leap away with that.
Fenrir, though, in trouble. Nando in hot pursuit. Abed looking to bring him down, and the plink of the Deso finds the kill.
Last was coming in on the other side. They're going to at least get RR here. Slithering Crush. Now he's caught out, and he's going to take some right-click flame break to push him forward.
They're going to get team wipe mod. Old Chicken looking for the TP. Is there any way to cancel it? There is a Diffusal Blade, but no stun, so they disengage. They lose their golems. They do not even take the tier 2 tower. EHOME are self-destructing.
That was a bloodbath as well. Execration also lost 3 heroes on top of that, but the amount of money they're getting out of these fights is still more than EHOME.
Going to get the jump here on Execration.
They're going to see it. Old 11's Firefly pretty soon should get the
But
job.
they have a hill ward.
Yeah, they jump in, they find Ice. There's the last of the counter initiate. RR getting caught out. BKB swap back. Now there's the golems on the ground, but they have the Omni Slash going, and Old Bottom is in trouble.
They're going to have to back away. Sven, BKB will end. Nando just finding the pickoffs and cutting them nicely. Tim's with the TP out. Oh, Old Chicken. He's going to drop the kaboom. Not in time. Ice. Oh, the time lapse. He prevents the damage. Makes it out. Getting out fought here, Mott.
Yeah, they really just have too much mobility, too much damage, and Old 11 will find all of that with Chemo coming in with the Starstorm. Now it's a Blink Dagger. It is a 4-for-0 that Hill Ward ends up winning them the engagement.
That's
they
all right.
will
The
lose.
golems will win the rest of the fights. Slardar gets massacred, death by the fire beasts.
If they
Chemo
could've-
will snag the gem.
Yeah, if they could have picked up that gem, he takes the range racks from full to pretty much, I'd say 30% HP. Now they'll go with the Moonlight Shadow, but there is a sentry there. Nando will get caught. They have the Stormhammer. They'll jump in. Counter initiation from R, and there's the golems come through.
And it hits everyone. That's a big combo with EHOME. Ultimate number 2. It's the Refresher surprise. Can EHOME turn the fight on the back of this Chemo? Still moving in. The Phoenix. They committed. Run! The golems are coming. Execration cannot take this damage.
If they can get out, though, without losing much more, that's still a great exchange, I think, for the most part. Execration lose their offlaner and their support, but that's it.
Double buyback. You just go right now.
Yeah, you wait for the golems to...
Guaranteed free lane.
They have Glyph, but that's it, really, at this point. They do so much damage so quickly. You watch Nando come in and he'll hit this a couple of times and get it to roughly 75% HP, but there's the lasso. They'll bring in RR, but they immediately Ethereal Blade him. The Stormhammer will go, but he's done. They even get the upheaval, but here comes Abed with that Omni Slash. Ghost Scepter will come through, but
Working on
Abed...
old chicken, he pops the cheese, but he's taking too much physical damage, has to back away. May have overplayed his hand here. Can they chase him down? The egg gets dropped. Omni Slash though. Nando getting focused, but he time lapses it off. He still has the Aegis Spellball. 2 hero stun comes in from XctN.Ice. They turn back for Chemo. Can they bring down at least the support? Murano will get the kill. Warlock buyback. They're going deeper.
They want XctN.Ice. They'll find him. He doesn't have buyback. Death for 88, and they find Fenrir as well. Not to mention they got the racks. No, EHOME's being pushed back into the well. They're being destroyed. It's going to be a triple kill for Nando. This might be it.
Execration diving in deep, finding the kills, and pushing EHOME to the absolute brink. The thing is, Mott, this is not a very good high ground base defense lineup just because the cooldowns are so long. Sure, you can win one team fight, but how do you push after that, even if they manage to find it? This one is all but in the bag.
Yeah, you look at it right now, and the Bat Rider just gets blown up between Nando and Abed, and Fenrir is actually going to get bloodlusted back into the well, and there it is.
And GG!
GG! First game of the wild card.
Goes not to EHOME, but to Execration. Who would have thunk it, and who would have thought it would go the way it did?
That was an impressive display of fortitude, especially at that high ground defense bottom lane. Yes, you're absolutely right that EHOME did make a lot of mistakes going back to that jungle where they pushed up with 2 heroes and got caught.